one of the things that I learned is that one of the things that I learned is that the older you get and the more inflammation you get in your body, the more brittle and the more fragile your joints and your bones are. So the best thing that you can do for yourself if you plan on getting on a longboard or any other PEV is to discipline yourself to strengthen your body. Strengthen up those areas in your body that you already know are fragile. And that being the biceps. Yeah, I got the guns because I lift. I don't just lift weights. I try to stay physically fit by doing full body training, push-ups, sit-ups, squats, leg lifts. Running in place, different things like that. Sometimes when I get on my board, uh, the first things that I do are some squats on my board, so that I can balance myself and be prepared to take a lower stance when I'm riding. Those are very important things that a lot of people overlook. Conditioning your body so that in the event that you have an accident, it won't be so bad that you end up in the hospital with broken bones possibly. And I'm not saying that this is the solution to not getting injured when you're riding your PVs, but I'm just saying that when your body is more conditioned, you're in a better condition. You're in a better position to not get injured whenever you start doing your whenever you start riding your PEV. And one of the things that I like to do when I first get started out on my riding is I love doing this right here. I love flexing on the board like this. I love flexing on the board like this. That flex gets my knees going, warms everything up, and then I love doing me some squats. Like bam, taking them deep. Bam, bam, bam. So you guys that are not into exercising and you plan on riding PVs, I suggest possibly that you go ahead on and maybe get yourself familiar with the importance of exercising. And the thing about exercise and old guys, and I hope you guys are listening because this is for the older guys and guys like myself that are pushing 60 years old. Hop on that board a little bit. Hop on it. Make yourself familiar with how to skip it in the event that you're in a situation where you could possibly fall, or you have to skip over a stump or a root if you're on an off-road trail. But these squats, they really get your legs going when you first get on the board, old guys. And I just like taking them real deep like that. And I have dumbbells back home that I normally use to kind of balance myself and work out with whenever I have the board, whenever I warm up before I leave. And I don't normally show all of that before a ride, and so that's probably why you never seen it on video before. But I figured I'd come at you guys in this new year with a new approach at how I enjoy riding my PEVs and what I get out of riding my PEVs, and how I condition my body before I get up on any of my PEVs. And I hope that this video has been helpful for you. If it have, feel free to subscribe, like, or whatever little thing that you do to show your appreciation for the social media stuff that you engage in. Me personally, I don't make a living doing this. I just do it for the community, because the community has given me so much when it comes to learning about PVs, and when it comes to appreciating the things that you can do with PVs, or helping me to make purchases of PVs that I know I'm going to be satisfied with down the road. So thanks to all you content creators and reviewers, or whatever, however you, influencers, or whatever you consider yourself, for all the input that you've had into helping me to make the right decision when it comes to the PEVs that I purchased. I definitely appreciate that, and my hat's off to you for the hard work and dedication and commitment you put into it. There are only a few now that I consistently, make sure I check out their content, and Andrew and Jimmy, and with Freshly Charged. I think there's Ginger on Wheels. I think there's Kizzy, E-Wheels, and there's quite a few more. The Electric Scooter Academy guy. These are all people that I hope to meet someday, maybe in my travels and in my journeys down this road of PEV experience. Old Man Dan, hey, that's my brother, and of course, a lot of people don't like him, but Gal is still my guy. He's still cool with me. I'm still cool with him. Hopefully, if people haven't, upset him too badly. But just shout out to all you guys who are out there doing your thing in the PEV world. I'm not trying to be an influencer. Please don't send me any PEVs to review and test and none of that. I'm not into that. I have another life that I live, and it's sufficient for me to be comfortable with the things that I need in my life. So I don't need to get into a whole nother line of work. In other words, my plate is full, so I'm not taking on anything. But I'm just giving my appreciation for you guys that do an amazing job for putting out that content on these new and exciting PEVs. And I guess I've talked more than I normally talk in any video. So with that, I'll just basically say, peace out.